Good morning. It's 8:41. Ithaca's Morning News. One of our top stories this morning has been a decision that the SUNY Board of Trustees announced regarding the New Roots Charter School. They had been seeking a full-term 5-year renewal. That's been knocked down to 3. Joining us to discuss this is Pat Erich. She's a longtime educator who was an opponent to the New Roots Charter School. She joins us now. Good morning, Pat.
Good morning, Joe.
Are you surprised by that decision?
Not really. I think that there was a good justification for not issuing the 5-year renewal.
So the SUNY Board of Trustees, I know they spent some time deliberating this. Can you walk us through what led to the decision?
Well, New Roots applied for another renewal of its charter for 5 years, and they really didn't meet the standards required for this renewal. They were not meeting their academic benchmarks. They were not meeting their enrollment. They were, they were found physically mismanagement of their funds a few years ago and put on probation. So all of those and many other reasons would be a consideration for the trustees when they're looking at certifying another 5 years for the school.
Part of the decision includes some stipulations, 4 of them. They range anywhere from kind of monitoring overall the academic programs at New Roots and having someone appointed to take a closer look. Is that enough?
Well, we're going to have to wait and see whether that's enough. They have had independent evaluators overseeing the school before, and it didn't really produce the results they were expecting. So I don't know if really we have enough safeguards here for the kids who are in the school, the parents who are sending their kids to school, and the community at large where taxpayer dollars are flowing in. So I guess we'll just have to see how good a job SUNY CSI, their chartering agency, does with the oversight process.
We're talking with Pat Erich about the New Roots Charter School. Someone on the outside who might not know the ins and outs of the charter school system might wonder the difference between a 3-year renewal and 5-year renewal. What does it mean for the school itself and for students in it?
Well, what it means is they only have another guaranteed 3 years to meet the criteria that SUNY Board of Trustees has set. And I don't know, if I were a parent looking at a freshman wondering whether this renewal was going to happen 3 years from now, I guess I would be concerned. I think it has an impact on their funding stream because funds come from tuition, and if they don't have enough students, then they don't have enough money. And that can mean a shortfall in services, in teaching personnel, in any facilities that they need. So we're talking about some serious repercussions for a 3-year renewal.
What was your opposition to the school itself?
Well, originally I felt Ithaca has one of the most outstanding school districts in the country. And we also have an alternative high school. Remember, this is a high school. So there was some concern in the entire community, and a well-circulated petition with 1,200 signatures saying that at this time the school was not needed in the community. And it was going to draw over $1 million in funds from the Ithaca City School District and hundreds of thousands of dollars from outlying districts. So my concern was seeing those dollars peeled off and, sending it to an alternative that I didn't think was going to be very viable. As it turns out, it is not a very viable entity. They were supposed to have a population of 225 high school students. They are down 125 at this point and have been as low as 100 students. So this is not a viable high school as far as many people in this community are concerned.
Pat, Erich discussing the New Roots Charter School. Pat, thanks a lot for your time this morning. It's 8:46. Still to come, we'll have our live weather chat with meteorologist Darlene Detell. Tips for today's homeowner coming up. That's brought to you by C.J. Del Vecchio. For experience results you'll need, Realtor C.J. Del Vecchio from Warren Real Estate. Let her help you get on the way with C.J. at cjhomes.com, and by ANC Heating. Absolutely no comparison. ANCheating.com/Ithaca.